Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Oba the Potato. This is Hearts of Iron 4. We're continuing because we are hungry for communism. Indeed we are. And we've got a couple of little things completing in the first little bit. We're going to be announcing the Goyer program, I suppose, which will give us 50% bonuses for industry. Always nice to get a little bit of a research boost there. We're also on track for 30% of our support needed in order to assassinate this chap. That's, of course, before the election. I mean, we could wait until the election, but let's be real. We don't really want to make that happen, so we're just gonna wait. World tension is at a strong 27%. None of it really coming from Europe. In Germany, I guess, but that doesn't really count because Germany always remilitarized Rhineland, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference to us because we expected that to happen. We can't get very friendly with the ask to join faction. No, that's not gonna fly until we're the same group. I really want to keep an eye on Romania. Now, Romania is completing a deal with the devil, and I do want them to eventually join the Comintern, because I want to join that as well. And if we had our closest ally, Romania, on board, then that would quite frankly be amazing. This chap, what are you doing? You are doing some military stuff. No, you've already decided not to reorganize the Soviet Union, which is honestly disappointing me to the core. It looks like we finished our brand new thing, get those industry bonuses. What do we want to go for? I mean, civilian industry will give us 2 building slots, 2 civilian factories. It'll give us 2 building slots, 2 military factories. It'll give us 3 military factories overall, actually. Synthetic resources. Add a synthetic refinery to a random state. The location will be displayed once. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I like how you can do that through the national focus tree rather than building it. Invite foreign investors. Gauge national spirit. Invite foreign investors, which grants infrastructure construction speed, civilian factory construction speed. Add 2 building slots. Add a production of 12 steel in northern Hungary. That is very, very nice indeed. And expand the aluminium industry and 1 more research slot. Whereas over here, we've got 1 more research slot. 2 more military factories. Ingenious design. Honestly, I think we go for this side. I mean, this is nice and all, but yeah, it requires all of the following. Boost aviation industry. Yeah, it's not that good. It's just not that worth it for us, I don't think. Yeah, no, I think we're going to go civilian industry, 100%. I think that's the right call. Yeah, we can also modify government because we've got enough points to do so. Tank designer, that's a joke. That's never happening. Soviet withdrawal. Nice. Cool. Artillery research time, weapons and equipment research time. I'm going to take the weapons and equipment research time. We're also probably going to pick up industrial research time purely because it's something else to pick up. And also, we're probably going to need to get the experience gain doctrine, because that's just something that we really need. I'm not super worried about the Air Force doctrine as of right now, but perhaps soon, maybe, or later, actually. Not soon at all, actually. Let's say later. We'll perhaps pick that up in order to help us out. So that's the plan, at least for now. National focus-wise, we're still working on civilian industry, which I just picked. Apparently, I have severe memory issues. You're still doing the something or other. Local development. Ugh. You've not gone for the Soviet Union. Basing rights of the Soviet Union. They could appoint a Soviet-friendly government if they decided to do that. Maybe they should do that, actually. Force abdication. Handle the king. Interesting. But instead, you're just building up a bunch of stuff. Which is pretty fucking lame if you ask me, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm actually really excited about the abundance of civilian factories that we're going to be apparently getting over the next couple of months. Civilian factory speed is already boosted by a significant amount. Civilian economy, can we even change that? I mean, I think we can change that, right? Yeah, we could change it to... does not have Treaty of Trianon. How the fuck do I get rid of this Treaty of Trianon thing? It must happen. It must happen when we assassinate the guy. It must. It absolutely must. It just has to be. It just has to be. I refuse to believe that it's not. Anyway, 29%, it looks like after civilian industry, we are going to start our assassination attempt, which is hugely exciting, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is. It's some actual progress, and it's actually going to turn us more communist than everything else. So, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yep. It's just a case of a single... one more percentage point, and then we're there, basically. One more percentage point, and then we're there. Yeah, non-aligned, super boring. Horthy government. Wait a second, so his party is not aligned, but he's got fascist sympathies, and he's run his government in a fascist way. That seems like a little bit disingenuous. It sounds like you need to be assassinated, actually. So, we'll see how that goes. Recruitable population, factory output. How are we doing, actually, in terms of manpower? Still utterly terribly. Utterly awfully. Did we get those industrial bonuses? Yes, we did indeed. Let us take a... We'll take one over here. We would get the biggest boost from researching synthetic oil experiments. Because that takes it down from like 270 all the way down to 200... well, 120 actually. Yeah, I'll take synthetic... I never... No, I don't want synthetic oil. I really don't need it, do I? I just don't. I just don't bloody need the stuff. So I'll take resource efficiency gain. Because I'm a lame dude like that. But I still think that that's probably going to be more valuable. Anyway, civilian industry is completing. A couple more... Oh, here we go. Things are going to start to heat up. Japan declared war on, you know, China, basically. Civilian industry is completed, and France and Britain announce an alliance. So it's interesting to see that France apparently decided to go support the status quo. They could... no, not really. No, they've not really decided to go for a communist-focused run. Again, very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit because we're super close to hitting that magical 30% number. There we go. One or two more ticks. One more day, perhaps. Oh, one more. There we go. More than 30% support for KMP. What? Maybe we need to let it update by a day. Hey, there we go. Let's do this. This is it. This is it. Okay, world tension has just hit 50% because, of course, Japan has decided to declare war on China. We're going to bump it down to speed 3 because, quite frankly, the computer's going to be simulating quite a lot of conflicts, I suppose, in Asia over the next wee while. So we're going to need to keep that in mind. Okay, Japan is probably going to absolutely, you know, wreck China because that's just what Japan does to China. Let's be real. But we are doing it. We are doing it. We are getting rid of our fascist leader right now, and we're replacing him with a communist chap, which is hugely exciting, actually. That's not even an exaggeration. You might not be able to tell by my voice, but I'm super, super excited. I'm interested to see how things go in China, because Japan, of course, fascist, and then we've got the PRC, and these chaps are on our side. Well, I say they're on our side. They're not really, but they're they're gonna be soon. Oh, interesting. People's Republic of China joined the Comintern. So does that mean that you are now at war with Japan? Yep, it looks indeed like that is the case. Japan joined the Axis. Okay, full-blown war that things are developing into. That's grand. Whoa, 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 whoa. So you are now communist? Interesting indeed. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get through there. Actually, I don't know if the. Whoa. Okay. The Guangxi clique joined China. Joined China and Russia. In fact, joined China and the Soviet Union. And Shaanxi joined the. Why is everyone so communist here? This is great. Quite frankly, I don't think that they're going to be able to push back spread of communism. You are now a member of the Comintern, even though you're fascist. Even though you're fascist. Really? 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 I don't know about that. I mean, that. Do you not think that you should have just like joined the Japan or something and just fought with your fascist friends? Are you gonna join the Comintern now? No, you're at war with. No, you're allied with Japan. Oh, you're actually. Wow. Okay, so you're fully fascist. You are fighting with your fascist buddies. So that's kind of interesting. Can I send them equipment? I'll send them. There we go. I'll send them some weapons. Formation flying. Okay, let's get some more research on the go. Anything in the engineering area that we can do? Radio detection. Suppose I probably should. I do like industrial techs. They're very, very nice. Oh, since we're into 1938, it means that we can get a bunch more stuff. Might as well start off with that so that we get a nice little research bonus. I have no idea how we're actually supposed to transport these weapons to China. Because we are, of course, Hungary. And that is a fair bit away from China, actually, now that you mention it, video game. But we're building these factories super, super fast. Like, we're just gathering so much pace. I mean, one more did go to our consumer goods, but that's fine. I'm not worried by that. Yeah, we're gathering steam, we're gathering pace, and we're almost ready to defend should a war break out of epic proportions. We will eventually finish building. These forts, because these forts won't take as long as the civilian factories, and the civilian factories will take a long time to build. But again, it's all fine. We do really need that military doctrine person. Yeah, army experience gain. Yeah. We should get a little bit daily, which is really, really important because I actually really want that to be the case. Anyway, we're super, super close to the assassination. We are a little bit out. We need to keep an eye on obviously China. Now, the fact that all of these countries, bar the reorganized nationalist China and Japan, are members of the Comintern, makes me think that perhaps China will actually be controlled by the People's Republic of China, or at least a coalition of countries, which will be very, very, very cool, actually, because I genuinely don't think that reorganized nationalist China can fight off an offense from all sides. Are you a member of the Comintern yet? No, you're actually at war with the Soviet Union. Now, you are also at war with the Soviet Union. Why are you not getting invaded? I imagine it will be happening rather soon, but I just don't know. I just do not know. There's still no way that we can kick our economy into like the next level, I don't think. Yeah, does not have Treaty of Trianon. It's absolutely killing me. It's absolutely killing me. I'm starting to think that maybe it's the only the fascist route that we can actually lift this treaty. Unless it happens when we assassinate Horthy. Otherwise, I have no bloomin' idea how we're supposed to do this. Because there's literally no way that I can go about doing it. There's no bloody way. Anyway, though, we're 5 days out. 5 days out. 5 days out. This is big. This is big. Hungary for communism. Holy cow. We started off hungry, and then we became ravenous, baby. And now we're 2 measly days out. The anticipation is killing me. I want to see who gets whose ugly face replaces him. And there we go. Okay, that's a little bit uglier actually. We did it. We assassinated him. Oh my goodness. That Milos Horthy was shot by a lone gunman today after leaving the parliament building in Budapest. Though he thought he was immediately rushed to hospital. And that should be though. Though he was immediately rushed to hospital, doctors announced that he was already deceased by the time he arrived. The gunman shot by the police as he tried to escape the scene has been identified as a Communist Party member. The assassination has caused an uproar in domestic Hungarian politics. Horthy's anti-communist leaning were paramount to keeping the revolutionary elements at bay. Without the old admiral at the helm of the political scene, it is likely that communist influences will increase dramatically. A man's life is but a small price to pay. We're almost towards 50% support for the KMP. I say almost, we're not really. That's not even close. Revolutionary Council. Can create factions. I mean, I don't really want to create any factions. I'd rather just not do that. I'll just work on other stuff for a wee while whilst we wait for our support to grow. Because, of course, our support will now grow much faster now that Horthy has been unseated, shall we say. Yes, unseated. Wah ha 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 ha. Wah. No, I'm not going to do that. I still don't understand how we can't renounce the bloody Treaty of Trianon. Like, requires assassinate Horthy, does not have Treaty of Trianon. Well, how the hell do I get rid of the bloody thing? That's the problem. Like, I have no idea how on earth I get rid of it. No idea whatsoever. Oh yeah, these continual focuses. I completely forgot about this, actually. Hungarian People's Republic joins faction research. Interesting. I'm not that interested. Not that interested yet, anyway. But maybe soon. Never know. You never know. Alright, let's pick some new research. We still got the bonus here. I'm not super interested in taking it right now, especially when we're ahead of time. Kind of just waste it, so let's not do that. Since we're in 38, that should allow us to get the brand new support weapons too. And then also we should be able to follow that up with this, the improved inventory equipment. Yes, indeed. Okay, which way are you going? You're democratic at the moment. Romania is 12% communist. We can actually boost party popularity now, which is quite interesting. I am actually going to boost the Communist Party popularity. It will cost me a fair bit, but I think it'll be worth it. It will be worth it, yeah, I think it will be. Yugoslavia, I think, honestly, this is just a lost cause. I don't think that there's a chance in hell that we actually get... Yeah, I don't think there's a chance that we get the opportunity to do that, so we're not gonna attempt that. However, I am actually gonna start boosting party popularity in the south of Czechoslovakia, because I really want this southern territory. It's going to be super good for us in terms of resources. It's really nice. 20 steel available. It's nothing to be sniffed at. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So if we can get our grubby little paws on that, then that would be very handy. We've still got 0 manpower because, of course, the Treaty of Trianon is giving us, well, nothing actually. It's giving us literally nothing. It's taking all of our money away from us and all of our everything away from us, actually. We can do this by seeking a rapprochement with the Little Entente. So no real idea how we actually revoke this. Renouncing it altogether, last option. and may provoke a strong response. I mean, I still don't understand how we get rid of it. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Intervene in Czechoslovakia. Hungary suggests support for Czechoslovakia. I mean, okay, let me spot out the routes. So renounce the Treaty of Trianon is here. We get rid of that there. But I'm presuming that there must be other ways to do it other than just that way. Yeah. I don't know. Interesting. Well, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Hearts of Iron 4. Thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.